Hey, hello, welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing something different. We're doing a reaction video. Let me not lie, I personally hate reaction videos, but this is tea and I'm a messy bitch. So we're gonna do this. So obviously the James Charles drama, if you saw my last video, I was like in it, like wasn't in it, but I was interested in it. I gave my opinion. And my opinion is based on facts. So anyway, we're gonna watch his new video. So I haven't watched it yet. Let me not lie, I actually haven't watched it. So we're just gonna get our reaction to this. So let's go. As I said, I got my tea here. My tea, Costco cup. Oh no free promo. Got my cup, got my tea, got my tea. So we're ready. Oh, do you like my ring light? Do you like this beautiful lighting? Oh, wow. Your MCM could never. Anyway, let's get on to the video. We're recording now. Let's watch this video. Mr. No More Lies. 2 minutes. What did I see? Nearly 3 million views. Wow, looks like James Charles got on. Wait, pause. 600k likes. Wow, looks like James was uncancelled. Shit. Let's watch the video. Let's get this tea.
I uploaded a video to my YouTube channel titled Tati. This video was a direct response to the video that Tati was uploaded to her channel titled By Sister. Before I say anything at all in this video, I want to make it very, very clear that everything I said in that video in regards to my sentiments towards Tati and my apology, I stand behind 100% and still reign true. I know I got emotional in the video. I apologize. It was something very, very hard for me to do, especially talking about my very own mother. In Tati's video, she discusses many of the different reasons as to why she's choosing to close a chapter in her life that I was heavily involved in, making many of her private issues very, very, very public. And now millions and millions of people have waited with their opinions and speculations on something I know absolutely nothing about. I will not ask for sympathy, and I will definitely not ask for forgiveness either, but I will ask that you watch this entire thing all the way through before forming any further opinions or talking about the story more. Hello, Future James here, popping in quickly. I know doing an insert in a video like this is not professional, trust me, but I filmed this several times now, and as time keeps going on, more and more things keep coming out to the public, and more people are speaking on the situation, and it is very important to
Sister recorded this multiple times. He said, let me do what I need to do. Wow.
All the information, all the facts, all the receipts, and is current and present because I will not be addressing it again after this matter. This morning when I was editing this video, I noticed that last night, Tati uploaded a video to her channel called Why I Did It, and this morning, Jeffree was on Snapchat talking about the whole situation. First and foremost, I do want to issue a thank you to both Jeffree and Tati for taking some of the responsibility for blowing this whole thing up and for starting everything. I really respect that a lot, and I also appreciate the fact that they are trying to redirect the hate away, because I think we're all aware at this point that it has gotten way too far. The past week on the internet has been the darkest I think we've all ever seen, and it's also been the darkest time that I've ever had to go through in my life, and my thoughts got to a really place.
No, we just
watching Tati's video, it's clear to me that she also is in a really dark place as well, and has been pained by this whole situation. If I've known anything about Tati over the past 3 years, it's that she has a huge, huge heart. There's no denying that, and I think that, or I do believe her when she says that she did not want this to get so vile. I don't really think any of us thought it was going to be as big as it really was. In both of their videos, Jeffree and Tati both mentioned that they hope that I'm able to change and that we can all move on from the situation. And trust me, I agree. There's nobody that wants to help with as much as I do. But in Tati's second video and in Jeffree's Snapchats, they both said that they stand behind everything that they mentioned. And unfortunately, there have been allegations made to me.
Okay, sorry. Let's record.
Because of these things, and I don't really feel comfortable just moving on from those. I would like to take this video today as an opportunity to kind of explain everything that has happened and address literally everything. There's a lot that happened behind the scenes leading up to Tati's video, and there's a lot that happened behind the scenes and publicly after Tati's video, and I feel as though it is my responsibility to kind of let you guys in on those because there's a lot of misinformation going around and it's just not really good. Just like Tati said in her video, this whole situation is a lot bigger than just vitamins, and I think anybody who's kind of followed the situation is well aware of that at this point. Trust me, I am too. There are way bigger issues here that I will be discussing and talking openly and honestly about later on in this video. I have a few notes in front of me here, and I want to make sure that I hit every single point and that I don't miss anything. With that being said, to get to those issues, this did start with vitamins. It was kind of the catalyst, so I want to make sure we kind of go in order and you guys are able to get the full context and full story of everything that has happened. Starting off, my friends and I all attended Coachella weekend 1 from April 11th through 15th, and I had an artist pass provided to me by a brand. We had a really, really good weekend. I made my Snapchats, Instagram pictures, and outfits, and my video. It was really fun, and you will definitely. But at Coachella, I had drama with a boy that I had been talking with for 5 months prior, and it all kind of clouded the overall memories. Later on that very same week, on April 19th, my best friends and I in the family group chat made the last minute decision that we wanted to attend Coachella weekend 2, again, to kind of relive those memories, but boy-free. I texted my manager, Jake, that very same night, asking if it would be possible to get...
he got receipts. He got receipts.
Manager Jake, that very same night...
I can do IG for them. It's the first Jesus Marcus. Okay.
Asking if it would be possible to get us in for the next day, since it was already Friday, meaning we're missing the first day of the festival, so therefore we can only go on Saturday. Because it was so last second, we were only able to get VIP tickets, which is not the same as artist, but we headed over anyway and wanted to have a really, really good time. For those of you who may not be familiar with Coachella, I do want to quickly clarify the different passes just because it kind of is important to this whole situation. VIP, although VIP, is still very, very open to the public. Artist passes, however, are passes that you cannot buy. The only way you can get a hold of them is through a brand getting them from the actual festival or through having a personal connection to one of the artists or bands that are playing. It's in a very, very highly secured area that is not open to the public. Along with artist passes, though, there's also something called a performer pass and backstage passes and a lot of other things that can keep you more protected. Keep in mind, weekend 1, I did have an artist pass. Weekend 2, I had a VIP going into the situation. When we walked into weekend 2 with me and my friends on Saturday, April 20th, and Sunday, April 21st,
the key obviously.
There was a major difference. We were in the VIP section, and I started getting mobbed really, really quickly at a super unsafe capacity because, as many of you guys know, whenever we stop to take a photo, kind of other people tend to come, and it just turned into a big situation, and it honestly was not safe. I had remembered from weekend 1 that my friend Nikita, dragging who I was with a lot of the time, was brought my Sugar Bear hair and had an artist pass, personal security, and backstage passes and was very, very taken care of and safe. When I felt unsafe in the situation, I panicked and I texted Nikita and asked her if she had a connection to the Sugar Bear hair team that could potentially help me out.
God, the receipts match up.
She gave the Sugar Bear hair team my personal phone number, to which they reached out to me and offered to come rescue me with a pass and backstage access and security to make sure that I was okay and was able to enjoy the festival along with my friends.
You went to Coachella, somehow had a security...
Oh no! He put Miss Tati in the video. No. He put Miss Tati to match up the story. James.
Here is there with a contract in hand to save the day for you and all of your friends. No company would ever go out of their way to have an extra, handful of passes that cost thousands of dollars a piece. Like, just in case. That leads me to believe that this was orchestrated beforehand, but he had an emotional conflict because of me and promises he made.
That makes sense, though. What she just said then makes sense.
He came up with a very clever story and didn't tell me right when he got back, but after the little bit was posted on their launch day.
Despite what Tati said in her video, this whole situation was definitely not a big scheme that was orchestrated beforehand. It really did happen on the spot. The Sugar Bear hair team texted me the proposal right away. No money was involved, and with no time to negotiate, in a panic, I signed, and that was that on that.
James Charles, he had 9 days after Coachella to talk to me.
On Monday, April 22nd, which was 1 day after Coachella, I was due to post my stories based on my contract. And up until that moment, I honestly had not thought about the fact that Tati was a Sugar Bear Hair competitor. And in that moment, I thought that as a friend, she deserved a courtesy text to let her know the context of the sponsorship and everything that was going on.
Oh, so we did tell her.
To not even get a text a few days prior, but right after that sponsored post went out, a text like, "Hey mom, love you, I'm stressed. Just so you know, XYZ, I just did this post, but it's no big."
Before posting my stories, I actually did text Tati.
Oh!
Giving her heads up.
This honestly breaks my heart. Just whenever I was also thought of you, I look like a fool. I mean, I'm not planning on working with them again. I've got to. This is makeup everywhere my office is. This will harm my business. I'll give you that. But to change the application for a person to the hurt me. Oh! The receipts is there. He met. Oh, pause. He didn't tell her before. He said he's going to do the post. Did he tell her before or after he posted? Let him talk.
About the sponsorship, but she was immediately upset. I tried my best to kind of explain the entire situation and also give her a direct apology as well, but at this point,
You know that. Oh, you have my support for free, you know that. I'm gonna have to rest with his time left. I don't hear it because that's the dumbass boy. Also, I didn't want to therapy. I don't want to my feelings. I'm not proud of. I can't think enough of asking. Oh no! He said apology.
Post it. There was no getting out of it. I then headed to the airport and took off on a flight to San Francisco. By the time that I had landed 1 hour later, Tati had uploaded all of her Instagram stories of her crying, talking about the friends of the community that haven't really supported her, how she was alone, and how she felt very, very hurt and betrayed. Very quickly, people put 2 and 2 together and realized that this was clearly about me, and I started getting thousands and thousands of tweets and comments and texts about the whole situation. Throughout the next several hours, I made countless attempts to text both Tati and her husband James, and many phone calls as well, trying to reach them.
Oh no. He tried. He actually tried.
Because I could not reach Tati, I issued a public apology directly on my Instagram because I really wanted to.
I saw that. I actually saw that. It was going off. I saw that apology.
Over the next several days, I made countless attempts to contact both Tati and her husband James on all their different phone numbers. I texted and called Tati's business number, her family number, and also James's personal phone number as well. After a full entire week of trying to reach out and handle things in private with Tati and her husband James and getting no response, I figured at this time it'd be best to just respect their space, give them their privacy, and that whenever Tati was ready, she would reach back out to me to handle things in private and hopefully move on with our friendship. That is everything in regards to the Instagram stories. Now that we've talked about that, I want to discuss a few of the things in Tati's video that were misleading and false.
The reason that James always said that he couldn't promote Halo on his channel and really do heavy endorsement was because he has a teenage audience and it would just be inappropriate.
Now, this one was just confusing to me, mostly because this conversation never actually happened. If you guys know my channel, you would know that I don't really do dedicated product reviews ever, which is what Tati is known for. But even though that is the case, I've still multiple times talked about her products on all my social media networks. I have to word that, okay, I forgot to say too. Hello. I'm going to a really important event later on tonight. My best friend... Yes, this is true. And this is a very important launch for me because it is my best friend Tati. She's launching something new on Halo Beauty. Super proud of her. By the time this video is out, it will already be up. So go check it out. Probably for Tati. Love you most.
Who doesn't need a little beauty boost every now and then? 2 of the following statements are real claims made by the original Halo Beauty Booster Supplement. Which are the real ones?
Can I just say I love you guys for putting the Halo question in there. I love you for that.
Oh, T, he gave her. Oh.
Secret package from Halo Beauty. This is Tati's brand new brand. I did not tell Tati that I was buying these, but I did pay for these myself because I just wanted to support her, and I'm so happy. I know she's getting a lot of backlash.
Oh, he gave us support.
So hard on these for the past several years now. Congratulations, Tati. I love you. Literally, it's
That's a
so
good.
much, and I'm very, very proud of you and all your hard work. I do want to
That's a good minute.
some facts and receipts, but one of the most hurtful things Tati did in her video was bring up my mom and question her parenting. No tears this time. My mom is the strongest
She deserved to.
ever met.
Tati was right for that.
She's creative.
If you come for me and disrespect me, I will disrespect you. She was right.
A full-time job and raising two boys with absolutely crazy lives. She's helped me so much in the past, and when I've made a mistake, she has never turned to public humiliation as a form of punishment. All that being said, I love my mom, and I think she's doing a damn good job, if I do say so myself.
The last phone conversation that James
That was
had,
cringy.
he said
I
some
don't want to watch
things
that again.
telling me about a situation that happened in Seattle at my birthday, and it literally made me want to vomit. Oh my god, you tried to trick a straight man into thinking he's gay yet again, and somehow you're the victim. You know, it's really disgusting to manipulate
Drag
someone's
him.
sexuality,
Drag
especially
him.
when they are still, emerging into adulthood and don't quite have everything figured out. You are using your fame, your power, your money to play with people's emotions, and you're doing that to have them behave sexually in your favor, even if they're straight. And you know what? That's not okay. And how dare you laugh about it and make meme after meme and retweet and this and that and I love straight boys, and make it a joke. Because this behavior is not normal, it's not okay. Cracking someone's sexuality is not an escape room.
First of all, I'm a 19-year-old virgin.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that. No. No, ma'am. I don't believe that.
My social media networks, clearly at this point, it is not acceptable anymore. We're talking about that in a little bit, I promise you. But just thought I would bring it up, put it out to the universe. I don't really get a lot of action. We have probably
Don't believe that. You've been sister
I have never,
all the time.
and
No.
would never, and will never,
She's giving sister slops.
money or power to manipulate or get any sexual actions from a guy. That is disgusting. It is not me. And the fact that Tati
Your
brought
DMs
this up
don't say so.
blows my mind because she knows the real story. The story that we're talking about here is a situation that happened when I was in Seattle for a Tati surprise party with a boy named Sam. Now, I'm going to tell you the full story since everybody seems to be leaving out literally every single detail. In Tati's video, she mentioned that she was disgusted and had to apologize to her family for me apparently saying things that I wanted to do to a waiter and then justifying those actions by saying, I am a celebrity. Okay, this literally did not happen. What did happen is that me, Jeffree, Nate, and my best friend Drew all flew to Seattle to surprise Tati for her birthday on February 14th. That night, we went out to dinner with Tati and James and her whole family, and we're in a restaurant. There was a cute boy across the restaurant that I kept making eye contact with, and that I was interested in. And the conversation of dating for me and Jeffree both came up at the dinner table, and we were talking about it for a very, very short period of time. The conversation never got inappropriate. Period. The boy that was involved in the story is named Sam. Now, when I originally wanted to do this video addressing everything, I did plan on crossing his name and keeping him completely private, but he has since come out and made a video of his own talking about the situation, just like Tati leaving out many, many details. But in his video, and the screenshots that I have, Sam mentioned that he was perfectly fine and found the flirting that I was doing flattering. So I'm not really sure why this got turned into something much bigger, but it simply was not.
He was looking at me later on that night.
I watched this. I watched it.
The other stories about me asking.
Tea spill. Yeah, we love
I
you.
had Valentine's. This was on Valentine's Day, where he especially thought that I was very attractive and he wanted to get my phone number and all that. But the wait staff at my restaurant didn't let that happen. He left and it kind of just went untalked about.
The I'm a celebrity thing is really incredibly frustrating to me because this is an inside joke between my friends and I that Tati is also participating in.
I see Liza, I see Kylie in text. Tea. sweet, but anyway.
This to be something far worse than what it is. This is a joke that really is where we say I'm famous, not I'm a celebrity, and it's something that we don't say in public very often because without context, I get it, it looks and sounds really, really bad. Really famous is synonymous
This tea's scorching.
So yeah, my YouTube video does well when my friends say, oh my god, James, you're so famous. But literally, if my friend takes an Instagram photo, oh my god, you're so famous. If our boneless buffalo wings at Chili's are extra delicious one day, oh my god, these wings are so, so famous. It has nothing to do at all with fame, power, or money, which is what Tati alluded to today, and it is so frightening that she turned an innocent and funny inside joke that she has participated in.
Shit, the tea's trying to enter out my body. Oh.
Disgusting. I'm going to try to make a long story very short. The next day, Sam slid into my DMs first when I happened to see him. We started talking back and forth, and he mentioned that he was flattered by me flirting with him the night beforehand.
Sorry about last night, you're very attractive. Then I responded with it's all good, very flattering actually.
A few minutes into the conversation, I asked about his sexuality, and he told me straight up that he was bisexual.
Oh my god, you tried to trick a straight man into thinking he's
Oh, let's go back to the receipts.
Oh my god,
Let's go back, because that receipt was...
He told me straight up.
Oh. But at the end of this as well, I did find men attractive. Oh, wow.
Straight up that he was bisexual.
Oh my god, you tried to trick a straight man into thinking he's gay.
There was no straight men being manipulated anywhere in the story like Tati mentioned. Later on in the conversation, he asked when I was leaving Seattle, and I told him the next morning, to which he responded, I was going to hang out, and I said, hey, why don't you come over to my hotel tonight, we can watch a movie together. He said, sounds good. Later on, he messaged me first and told me, hey, straight up, I've never done anything with a guy before, I'm a little bit nervous, to which I told him there was absolutely no pressure. This is all shown in the screenshots. Sam showed up at the hotel,
Damn.
we together, and we cuddled. After the movie, I asked him if he wanted to kiss, which he said yes.
I get to the hotel room, we say hi, it's all fine. We end up watching a movie, and after that movie...
The way how he's not even lying, he has receipts!
Oh! If I'm being honest...
As I said, you can say anything in this world
way too much
if you have receipts.
Right. Note taken. After making out with Sam for over an hour, I did invite him to sleep over at the hotel.
And he kept telling me to stay, like, please stay.
Man said make out from over an hour. Love that. Wow.
I wanted to spend more time with him, but he said that he wanted to go home and be in his own bed and think about everything that was going on because it was quite a lot, and I definitely understood and did not blame him.
Two.
Then left and sent me a message afterwards thanking me for being so understanding, and I told him that I would always be there for him if he needed literally anything. Point being, everything that happened in the hotel room was 100% consensual, and this is confirmed.
I said yes.
By the only two parties that were actually there, being myself and Sam. After this night, Sam and I continued to talk for the next several weeks. At first, it was really, really great, but I noticed that his feelings towards me and sexuality were kind of wavering quite a lot, and I came to the conclusion that he needed to figure himself out, and that I needed to move on because I kept getting hurt. Last important note to keep in mind about the timeline of the whole situation. On May 2nd, Sam texted me from his friend's phone saying that he was fully gay and needed to talk to me about something important. I called him, and instead of talking about that, he asked me if I was talking to another guy at the same time that I was talking to him. I was a little bit confused as to why I was being asked this, but I did answer him honestly, and then I asked him what made him come to a conclusion with everything. To which he said, I'm actually not fully gay. After deleting this a million times, I was frustrated, and I hung up.
So we lied.
There are no further questions. The point of including this screenshot is not to out Sam. Sam texted me saying he was fully gay, but it was a trap to get me on FaceTime so he could illegally record the conversation to include in the video that he was planning later on. Like I said, at the end of the conversation, I asked Sam how he came to this conclusion, and then he told me he was not fully gay, to which I hung up out of frustration. Later on, he texted me saying he was confirmed bi. This is why, in Sam's video, he included a screenshot of me telling him I did not think he was fully straight. This comment had a lot of people really upset and confused as to why I was telling somebody
and the dates I thought
but there's a very
this was a week ago.
Sam and I talked for a very, very long time, and his
that's what
sexuality, like I said, wavered a lot. Every time that he was a little bit confused, we had open and honest conversations about it, and he always asked me my input, and I gave it to him. I would never out somebody, and I have never, ever tried to manipulate somebody's sexuality, including his, point blank period. The whole situation that happened was...
But that's one guy, though.
And left both of us
Two.
hurt and confused. And through trying to do this, I reached out to many of my different friends for advice. There was one night in my kitchen where Tati, James, and Gabriel all came over, and I told them the same exact story and showed them the same exact screenshots that all of you guys just saw. After hearing this, video, Tati and James actually did have a heart-to-heart conversation with me about the boys that I get involved with. They told me that talking to curious guys was going to continue to get me hurt, and that also it could look really, really bad from an outside perspective if somebody tried to manipulate the situation. And for me, this was a major, major wake-up call that I took to heart, because I honestly had never thought about it in any other way, because I knew that everything that I was doing was always consensual between both me and the boy, and I had receipts to back it up. But I wished I knew at the time that Tati's advice was really a warning, because she did exactly what she told me someone else may, which was tell my story with no details, no facts, and no proof, and twist it around, and now serious allegations have surfaced that could permanently damage my career. Now, like I said, the talk that happened in my kitchen, I really did appreciate, because it was the first time I kind of took a step back and was able to analyze what was going on. And this week has been a major eye-opener for me as well. I want to take a brief moment to talk about boys. Boys have obviously been a topic that has been discussed quite in detail on my YouTube channel and social media networks. This is no secret. I wish it hadn't been, but if I'm going to talk about it one last time, I definitely want to be open and honest with you guys, the ones who matter. I came out of the closet as gay at age 12, which is honestly really, really young to kind of figure all of that out. I had two other boys in my school at the time who were gay, but we were all close friends, so nothing was happening there, if you know what I mean. But all my other friends were having their first kiss underneath the playground slide, or getting into their first relationship and talking all about it. And for me, I was on Pop Tropica and social media networks trying to make friends and trying to find out what else I was interested in. I never really got the opportunity to experiment with love and learn from that as a growing teenager, and I think that that's honestly left me kind of underdeveloped as a person.
Oh, shut up. No, you're done out here. Why are you trying to... See, that's what I like, because he basically tried to say, even though he's still white and not putting race into it, he is the minority, which is why he's so messed up. That's basically what he's saying. Raw. Pause. Let me cut. Yeah, I don't want the camera like shutting off or whatever, so anyway. No, he tried... Pause. No, I'm just deep in that. He tried to play the race card, but instead of using I'm black, or I'm Latino, or I'm Asian, he said I'm gay. Just being gay an excuse for you being fucked up and talking to all these straight boys, or trying to get a boy, or you know, like trying to make a boy seem like he's on the DL or whatever. Raw shit.
Any experience in, and I honestly think that's why I'm a lot less mature.
Shut up. Don't believe that. No, because you know what? Even I can say that. I've had me myself. I've had 2 relationships, but is that why I'm fucked up? I still have experience. At this time in your life, with that some boy, you had experience. So cool.
I definitely am emotional, and I let that get the best of me sometimes. I can be dramatic, I'm interactive, I'm forward, I'm flirty, and these are qualities that I'm not necessarily proud of at all, but I can confidently say that with each experience I'm learning more and more, and I've been able to better myself.
If you say so.
But a lot of times these situations have become public, my own fault, but having millions of people watching you learn can be very, very tricky. When it comes to experiences that I've learned from in the past, a lot of times I've talked about being into straight guys. Now, this conversation is something that has upset and also confused quite a lot of people. So, in order to provide a little bit more context, I would like to play a clip from Tati's friend Jeffree Star's video titled "The Truth About My Relationship."
I was single for a long time, and The reason why is because I am really not attracted to anyone but what we call in this world as a straight male or a normal dude. And what I mean by that is, like, you know, I am really into straight guys, and I know that is going to not be surprising to a lot of you. So, you know, from just traveling everywhere and meeting dudes all the time and being around that world for so long, I really kind of fell into a trap of always being someone that was kept like the secret. And when you are someone like me who is, you know, I get asked all the time, even every day on my channel, you guys, I get comments, are you a guy? Are you a girl? Are you transgender? Are you trying to transition? What are you? Being someone that is like me, that is a guy that looks like a woman, right? I keep doing this because so many people are not into labels these days, and I love that. I'm all about that. You do you, call yourself whatever you want, whatever you believe in. I think that is the beauty and the freedom of, you know, living, is we can be whoever we want to be. I've always been into straight men, and the problem with that my entire life is I never found real love, because straight men behind closed doors, they love people like me, they love hooking up, they love having fun, they love the relationship as long as other people don't know.
I really like this clip of Jeffree's video because not only is everything in it very accurate, but I honestly feel like he did a great job of explaining a topic that is very confusing and complex and that not a lot of people understand, including me fully, to be honest. Yes, as a gay man, I am attracted to men, and in the past, whenever I have found a guy cute on Instagram or on social media, I have slid in the DMs with a simple hello or a nice compliment. If anybody ever made it clear that they were not interested or were not gay and didn't want to talk, I always apologized for the unwanted attention, and the conversation was put to a halt immediately. I do take full responsibility for sending these messages, and this situation has definitely taught me that sending messages that are so forward and direct like this are unacceptable, and I no longer will do that moving forward. A few different guys that I've talked to in the past have since came forward with stories or posted screenshots of conversations saying that I made them feel uncomfortable, and reading some of them, I honestly felt really, really bad. I reached out to all the boys directly.
No. You didn't feel bad. At the time, when you did it, you loved it. Then when you sent that message, you read it and you loved it. Now, while everyone's dragging you now and you deep what you did, now you're hating it. Right now, you hate it because everyone's dragging you. You loved it at heart. Admit it.
But aside from those few guys, people are treating hashtag James Charles' over party as an open invitation to add to the narrative with lies, which is not only harmful to me, but it's also creating very, very dangerous stereotypes around the LGBTQ plus community. For example,
but you don't.
Big singer tweeted saying that I messaged her boyfriend multiple times knowing he was straight, and this tweet got almost 500,000 likes before it was deleted. In her defense, she did later on say that it was only one message, but it was way too late because the media had already ran with it, saying that I was harassing a straight man and wouldn't leave him alone. Had I known that he was dating Zara Larsson, I clearly never would have messaged him in the first place, but this is all very hypocritical considering this is how Zara Larsson found her boyfriend. I'd like to pose a question to you, the audience, and ask, why is it okay for Zara Larsson, a woman with a public platform, to tweet these photos of a shirtless man and say, who are you, where do you live, how old are you, why are you so fine, how do you like your eggs cooked in the morning? But for me, as a gay man, to DM the same person in private with a simple compliment is predatory. These stereotypes around gay men have been and continue to be very, very harmful to the community and have been historically used to villainize gay men in society. Someone completely fabricated a whole entire story about me touching another boy in a high school urinal, and it blew up. This person came forward a few days later saying that it was a social experiment, but it was too late. People also completely photoshopped Twitter DMs of me reaching out to these people, threatening legal action if they were to tweet more things, when in reality I have literally not even been on social media, and I deleted the Twitter app from my phone. So all of these things are just so false and are so fake, and it's truly...
Sister was sister sneaking.
Every boy that I've ever even communicated with at this point is posting
you know what?
of our conversation.
Zara Larsson, for that one,
I've dealt with so many fake
sister's cancelled.
Yeah. The fake sex tape,
I didn't even know the bitch was, let me not lie.
I'm done being the subject of these bandwagon stories for likes. It's not okay. Now that we've addressed and cleared the air on the boys, let's get back to our timeline, because somehow there's still a whole lot more to this story and more claims as well. In Tati's video, she said that she felt she needed to bring all of this to the public eye because people needed to know what's going on behind the scenes, and I truly cannot believe that I'm about to bring up what I'm going to bring up, but
Okay, ready.
posted this tweet to his Twitter, which I instantly started getting tagged in. After this tweet and a few other ones from him and his friends, I decided to reach out to him and ask if there was something going on that I should be aware of. He replied me and he said, "It was about another brand stealing his idea. This message was in a voicemail, which has since disappeared from the screenshot. You'll just have to believe me. I have literally no reason to lie at this point." Even though he said it wasn't about me, I still asked to talk to him, but he said he was unavailable. A few hours later, while I was getting ready for the Met Gala, I got this text from Jeffree. Concerned, but mostly really, really confused.
I'm heartbroken for such everything. I'm not surprised. I'm really good friend too, never said anything bad, which is also thought. I want to share this with you all in the last 6 months. I appreciate it. I expect to. Available. Okay.
Together in private in hopes to speak together and figure out the misunderstanding, but he didn't reply. 3 days later, I decided to reach out, but he was not available to do it. I flew to Australia on May 8th, and on May 10th, hours before my scheduled meet and greet appearance where 5,000 fans were already waiting outside, I was woken up at 4 in the morning by my friend because Tati had just uploaded her video titled "By Sister." Watching Tati's video, it was very clear to me that my friend was still very hurt, and even though I had already apologized both privately and publicly, I wanted to make a video right then and there with my raw and honest emotions. But because of the time difference, it took me an extra few hours to film the video and get it up, and by the time I was about to hit publish, I received yet another text from Jeffree Star. I've already cleared up Sam, and our rights together being
Jeffree. Mr. Money 2.0. Jeffree, we love that. We love that, Jeffree.
Absolutely not trapped in a hotel room, but Jeffree also brings up Zach. Zach is his boyfriend Nate's brother, and not
it was the brother. I was right.
Is mainly straight, but it was actually Jeffree who suggested that I talk to him in the first place.
Hey, Nate's brother is single and mainly straight, right up your alley.
Sounds good.
And
Sounds great for me.
and he just moved here. Work.
Zach and I talked on Snapchat for maybe a total of 10 selfies back and forth together.
Okay.
He was super, super sweet, but it was very clear to me that he was not actually interested, and the conversation stopped before anything could even get remotely at all. With everything going on, I did not reply to Jeffree's text in the moment. A few days later, on Monday, I woke up again in the middle of the night from a phone call from my little brother Ian, who was very, very upset. He told me he had tweeted saying, "Why do people act so tough online about somebody from his hometown who was bullying him?" And Jeffree Star, of all people, quote tweeted Ian's tweet saying, "Why is your brother a predator? Why did you really move back to New York City? Exactly. Shut the fuck up." Many people were quick to call out Jeffree for bullying.
I was.
Nothing to do with the situation literally at all.
I said cheese. I said Jeffree's supposed to.
I went to check my phone and noticed that Jeffree had texted me a few minutes prior, and I opened my phone to this. I really want to read this text out loud, just so you all get to hear exactly what I had to read, but also so I don't miss anything. Grayson is going on camera shortly to finally tell the world how you tried to molest him and touch him in his sleep.
Grayson gonna try to sleep a minute, got for tomorrow, shit, motherfucker. Next, Zach, we're going to tell you twisted situation. Tonight to make you feel bad, you don't want to set you for this back. Then Sam will tell you coming. Sometimes.
You sick motherfucker. Next, Zach will be going on camera to tell how twisted and sick you were, trying to get him to like you and then make him feel bad when he didn't want to send you photos back. Then Sam from Seattle will be joining me and Cameron to talk about you trapping him in his hotel room. You need to be locked in prison for a very long time. You need the internet taken away from you. You are a danger to society. As disgusting as it is, I have to admit, bringing up Grayson Dolan was pretty clever. At the height of all these allegations and stories going around, both of the twins unfollowed me, not wanting to be associated, and fans started speculating that the rumors could be as to why. Too bad that aside from our pre-planned collaborative jokes...
Is this bitch still recording? Is she still... Oh, she's still running. We love her. We love her. I'm refilming this. I just had to check.
That happened in the Sisters Select videos, me and Grace informed me, nothing ever happened between us. And when all this went down, I knew Jeffree was lying because the twins were two of the first people to call me and make sure that I was okay. I already mentioned Zach, and I still have no idea what Jeffree's referring to in this message is, but he also brought up Sam last, who we also already talked about. Later on that day, though, Jeffree was right. Sam did upload a video to his YouTube channel telling the whole story. He left out almost all the details and included an illegally recorded FaceTime call, which was on May 2nd. Hope you remember that. But even through all of this, he still managed to get the point across that our interactions were 100% consensual. Next was Jeffree's tweet to my little brother Ian. Now, I did say that this video was going to be solely based on facts, and I of course can't prove what Jeffree was trying to imply here, and I don't want to put words into his mouth. But, since it's now open for speculation, might as well clear the air. Ian actually went home for a few different reasons, but it's temporary. He had to get his wisdom teeth taken out, and he's also working on different modeling opportunities in New York City, and I am so incredibly proud of him. But he was also having a really, really hard time in LA. Dealing with a public breakup and negativity online sent him into clinical depression, which he is now being treated for, and he wanted to be with my parents.
Okay.
Last but finally not least, Jeffree posted this tweet claiming he hadn't seen me since February and that Nate banned me from their home. Now, this so-called ban is the first time I'm ever hearing of this, and I just think it's really funny that Jeffree brought this up, considering the fact that he's tweeted me twice in between February and now, saying that he missed me. Regardless, he ended that tweet by saying I was a danger to society and everything in Tati's video was 100% true. Adding insult to injury, not only did Jeffree text me, but he also went out of his way to text my best friend Drew this lovely message, trying to turn him against me.
Oh no, we gotta watch that back.
This way to text my best friend.
How do you sleep on that knowing that you never support person before? Oh, Jeffree!
Message trying to turn him against me. Jeffree's messaging about me both in private and in public was hurtful, defamatory, extremely excessive, but most importantly, literally all based on lies. I wish I knew why he was doing all this, but at the same time, his track record with public feuds makes none of this a surprise. Tati made a video telling stories about me and publicly humiliating me, and now I have serious allegations against me that could be detrimental to my career. Hello, Future James here popping in again. I've been completely honest in my whole timeline thus far, and I obviously want to keep doing so I feel like it is only fair to mention that only within the past few days, pretty much everyone involved with this situation has started to reach out to me in some way, shape, or form. Sam Cook, the boy from Seattle, has called me 9 times and sent me a few different text messages about the situation, trying to make things right. Tati and her husband James have tried to reach out in order to schedule a meeting, but only through a mutual YouTube rep that we share. And I've also heard from that same person that Jeffree was open to a meeting as well. This whole thing has just been really difficult for me because throughout the past 3 weeks, literally all I've wanted and all I've asked for was for communication from these people, and I tried really, really hard to get that, and I didn't. So I declined the meetings because I felt like this was started publicly and it was addressed publicly, and I felt like it was only fair for me to address it publicly as well before meeting behind the scenes and talking further. That sucks to say because I still have love for these people, and I hope that one day we all can sit down together in a meeting for closure and also to discuss how in the future, if problems do come up, we can talk in private with only us involved. But right now it's time and space to kind of get my head back to where it needs to be and get my mental health back together before I kind of rekindle those friendships. Because everything that happened still really, really hurt. And
oh my gosh, if all the subs, if a tenth of the subs that left him came to me, oh, I would treat you guys so right. I'd have no scandals. I'd just spill the truth and whatever happens.
And tell you that the last few weeks of my life has literally been the most painful time that I've ever had to deal with. And my head and brain for a hot minute went to a place so dark that didn't think that I was going to come back from. And
Oh no, I feel bad now.
I can't believe I just admitted that on camera.
Speak.
People always say that being a social media influencer is an easy job. And this is something that I've talked about time and time again on YouTube. We get it. But I don't think any human being ever is prepared mentally or physically to deal with the pain and anxiety of what it feels like to have millions and millions of people attacking you at one time.
If I get to James's level, you bitches will come for me. I will clock every single one of you. What he's saying don't apply to me, because I'm a bad bitch.
Read the hundreds of thousands of tweets and the YouTube videos, the articles about me and my character.
You know what I told you all? Mwah.
Some things that were almost all lies.
That's what I told you all.
Like, it messed me up. It messed me up. It's the best way that I can put it.
That's why I hate when people are scandals, they go silent. Be that bitch you are, who comes in the camera, who gets their coin, and do what you do. Period.
It's incredibly toxic, and it's very concerning to me that as a society we're becoming okay with guilty until proven innocent instead of the other way around. I truly hope that everyone who participated in this, whether it be fans, influencers, drama channels, or credible news sources, take the time to think about your words and the impacts that they may have on others, because I assure you, and I promise you, it's a lot stronger than what you may think. Right now, I have a lot of positive things that I want to work on in my life. First and foremost, I really want to focus more on spending time in person with the people that I love and care about the absolute most, and I also have a lot of work to do in terms of getting my mental health back to where it needs to be. What's now, you guys ask? My parents and little brother just got to LA this morning, and we all got to hug and be together as a family for the first time in a while, and all my closest friends that are not on my payroll, may I add, are all here too. We're celebrating my birthday next week. I'm turning 20. Many of you guys noticed that the Sisters Apparel website was down. I was so excited about a lot of the things that we had coming very, very soon, and just the line in general. I am so grateful for all of you guys' love and support on it. It was really, really fun to work on. I also love the team that I worked on it with, but unfortunately I had to sever ties with Killer Merch. I just don't see a world that exists where I can ever be in business with a team ran by someone like Jeffree Star. Everything will still be fulfilled. Don't worry, you'll get your items. And if you got a gift card beforehand, make sure you hold on to it, because the balance will be valid whenever we reopen, because we are coming back, I promise. In regards to the Sisters Tour, which I've gotten quite a lot of questions about, despite the ticket scandal, we are almost completely sold out nationwide, and that is mind-blowing to me, and I'm so grateful. I know there's been a lot of emails and speculation. As of right now, I unfortunately do not have a full answer on what is happening with the tour, but I will have an update for you guys at the end of this week, I promise. Going on tour has been a dream of mine for so long now, and I really want this to happen. I just feel like meeting you guys, hugging you, and just getting to thank you face to face.
Well, I hope when you do the tour,
is exactly what
you
I
get
need
to
in
sing.
my heart. Right now,
Because the footage online is
it's a big commitment.
sister shocking.
Make sure that I know what I'm getting into, and that when I walk on stage every night, it's with a genuine smile, and you guys can feel that, and you're able to smile as well. So keep you posted. As for my YouTube channel, I decided that I'm going to be taking some much needed time away from content production. On my last few videos, I've definitely noticed quite a lot of comments talking about my ego or my attitude getting the best of me and getting to my head, and I appreciate the constructive criticism and feedback, and after a lot of reflection, I think you're right. I've lost focus, and that sucks so much, but I want to get back to it so badly, and I want to get back to my original goal, but I have no motivation other than just creating original content, and that'll happen for sure, and I already have some great ideas in the works, but it's going to take a long time. As for my other social medias, I pledged to myself that I'm going to try to power down as much as I can. I'm sure I'll be checking here and there, of course, but I do really want to focus more on in-person time and the people around me that are loving and caring. And that includes all
If your mental health is at risk, I understand that.
I want to end this video today with two things, an apology and a thank you. To my sisters, I'm sorry if I disappointed you, and I'm really sorry that you had to watch all of this go down. You saw a side of me that I'm really not proud of. And
I'm not a sister, but
trust me, I will be. I recognize the fact that I haven't always been the best role model, and that sucks. I've tried, but I will try way harder. But also to my sisters, thank you. Thank you for the messages and the tweets and the emails and the comments.
I did not message you. I did not message you. I'm not a sister.
All the fans that were concerned, but offer constructive criticism in hopes that I'd be better. It does not go unnoticed, and you guys helped fill my heart with love when I truly didn't think anything would be able to. The same thank you also goes out to all my influencer friends that reached out to me in private to make sure I was okay during all of this. When it felt like the entire world hated me, it was really comforting to know that there were other people that understood the situation that were willing to show their love. I know who you are, you know who you are, and one day I'll make sure that all of you guys know who they are as well. I think that is all I got at this point. Thank you for watching. You've made it all the way to the end, and in the spirit of turning something negative into a positive, bye, sister.
Bye, bitch. Well, guys, you saw the video, you watched with me. Okay, let me give you some facts. Okay, first of all, James came with receipts, so wow. From what James said, it looks like he's in the right, and it looks like Tati left out a lot of details. If she truly did know this whole story, then yeah, she left out a lot of details. And honestly, she's messy for that. She's messy for that. Now, come on, Jeffree. My last video, I said I support Jeffree. He just needs black people in his camp, and he's okay. But you know what? From seeing what he sent to, like, James's best friend behind the scenes, like, him being this, like, vile, manipulative, disgusting person, that seems like it's sort of, kind of maybe true. But at the same time, Jeffree hasn't spoken. If Jeffree comes and he gives receipts and whatever, if Jeffree speaks on this and gives receipts, and if Tati and Jeffree make a video together, then right now everyone is going to believe what James is saying. So it depends. Like, I don't know. It's like James got out the bread and he buttered it. Cool. He buttered the whole slice. Tati got out the bread. She cut it in half, and she buttered one side of the slice she cut in half. Then Jeffree hasn't done anything. So it's like, until Jeffree takes his half of the slice that Tati took out and butters it, then we're not going to get a sandwich, are we? So you know what? I'm taking everything here with a grain of salt. James came with facts, like receipts, bitch, receipts. He came with receipts, like, honestly, like, wow. Like, that whole hotel situation story, he's telling the truth. Nothing bad happened there. Apart from him being a desperate, thirsty bitch, which is still done out here. He was fine. Like, what he did wasn't bad. Well, you know what, it is what it is. Like, at the end of the day, you live and you learn. So yeah, I don't know what to say really. Like, at the end of the day, you live and you learn. Like, did James learn? To be continued. But Wow. But you know what? From what I saw that text got me when James said, Grayson's coming on video. Nathan's brother Zach is coming on video. I knew it was your brother. I said that. My last video, go watch it please. I'll put a card there, end screen, you'll see it. I knew he did something, but first of all, if that's a bold thing to say, even though Jeffree hasn't said it publicly, if James really did like touch Grayson in his sleep, it all makes sense. Like, James said that they phoned him afterwards to see if he's okay. If someone is bashing someone, I would do the same thing, even if I wasn't. See, I'm a petty bitch. I don't think I would. That just means Grayson and Ethan are better people than me. They're a better person, but still. Like, if they did that, then wow. But if James actually touched Grayson, like, that is tea. Like, honestly, Ethan, Grayson, most importantly, Ethan, whatever. You need to talk about that, because that's a big thing. You need to say, James did not touch me, or James did touch me. You need to say, because that is a big thing. If Jeffree went and texted you that, and then James exposed it himself, if he exposed it himself, that means it's not true. So, yeah. Shit, I don't know. You know what, yeah. This beauty community done out here, honestly. I'm telling you, all these makeup people, they're like, putting on makeup, is it a talent? I don't know, but all I'm saying is, some of you here, this whole situation and just in general, them chemicals from the the eyeshadows and the foundations, and the baking powder is cocaine. It's tapping with your minds, I'm telling you. Anyway, I hope you liked my reaction video, guys. I gave my 2 cents again. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to watch more videos, just click on my channel. Videos will be there. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. I love you all so much. And please, like, comment, like, let's have a convo, like, let's actually have convo. Like, comment, subscribe. Please subscribe, like, please actually subscribe. Like, I want to get to 100 subscribers. Please, like, in my next, like, 2 uploads, please. Subscribe, like, please actually subscribe. And, yeah, subscribe. Follow me on my socials. Snap me, I snap back. Tweet me, I'll reply, we'll message, we'll kiki. If you message me with anything, I'll actually reply, like, DM me, like, we can talk. I can be your best bitch. Anyway, thank you so much. I hope you guys have an amazing day. And, I love you all. Bye.